Just try to find orientation that has absolute smoothness feeling. Sometimes it's a little bit of distance. Hard to do with one hand. We'll get this third ball and spring in there. Got to make sure those are all in there. And sometimes you got to kind of get in here and just wiggle that so it goes in a little hole there. Now we'll stick the synchro on top. Synchro here. Now, I'll hold down on that. It's holding synchro down, shift to the neutral. Now, re-inspect. Just make real sure all of the balls and springs are perfectly in, which these are. Synchro. Back into the key slots. And we'll grab 6th gear. See our 6th gear here is in absolutely fine condition. Engagement to the sharp. Let's put a little thunder lube on that. This down. Now you can test shifting. Pulling down over here. Good. Good. Knock that whole pin in. Now we'll grab the 6th gear plus washer here. A little bit of lube on top. You can tell which side's been running on, so you may as well use that side again. Back down on that little hole right there. Now we put our snap ring on, and then you can actually measure the end play. You can see here this has been previously measured at 15 thousandths, which is fine. You usually see them between like 6 and 18 or 19. You know, I kind of prefer it doesn't get all the way up to 19. There are different washers for this you can get to set these, and we have a variety of them here to kind of set them. Normally, you don't really need to change that. So we get our snap ring. Typical 2-hole snap ring here. See if I can do this with one hand. Far so good. Set this down just a second. So I've got that most of the way down, and I'm just going to tap it the rest of the way. I actually prefer to install snap rings this way because when you tap them in, you make a nice noise here. That's it. Now you kind of know that that's actually in. You can see here. And I also like to kind of bridge that gap with the roll pin, because that's the way they always are. And make sure that that roll pin isn't hitting that somehow. And there we go. Now we've got our input shaft fully assembled, and we'll be done all the bearing preloads on this transmission. Some of the assembly stuff we like to put a little yellow dots for them set them in case there's only one person working on them, if there's only one technician working on them. This transmission has a bell housing brace, but all the bearings have been replaced. All this has been set up perfectly. A lot of times the shims are not correct behind this, but all this comes out. And the unit's been glass blasted, and we put a logo of that. Kind of hard to see in the dark here. Well, can't see because the part number's down in there, but this has a large Williams. Here in an output shaft, good VCU, new second gear. We'll have the slider here, some new reverse parts, and we're actually going to also install a 1-2 fork here with a shift fork on the first and second brake, something a lot. And so we'll just be loading this cluster into here and putting this transmission assembly together. I'll have that done tomorrow.
Revenge Performance is the place to get the parts and the advice to help right the wrongs on your vehicle. We partner with the industry leaders in parts distribution and warehousing to get you the best possible prices, the widest selection of parts, and the fastest shipping. With our real-time inventory on our website, if we say we have it in stock, it's ready to ship. From us or from our many national distribution partners. With hundreds of thousands of parts available, I guarantee we can get revenge on your ride.